Welcome to Melodifestivalen 2019. Now we have the big pleasure to speak to one of the contestants that's in the running to actually win this contest. I think he's got one of the favorites. John Lundvik, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. And thank you for last night at the party. You look very fresh.
But so do you, with your smile.
Thank you.
It's so good. Now, last year you came into the competition the first time with My Turn, and they did really well. Number 3 for this one. I was amazed to see, I was in the audience and to see it. But how did you experience this feedback from the audience with all the lights that were coming on and the mobile phones shining?
You know, that's one of the biggest moments in my life, because I've always dreamt of that moment. I've been behind the artist for so many years as a songwriter, which I'm really thankful for. But at the end of the day, I've always wanted to be an artist. And to get up on that stage, getting the love from the Swedes and their votes actually taking me to the 3rd place in the final, that was so many dreams at the same time. So that was an amazing experience.
Well,
you said you're a songwriter.
Yeah.
What is the key to compose the perfect Eurovision song?
Oh, wow. I think you have to do, I think joy is one ingredient that you have to bring aboard. And I think you need to bring aboard vocals, because Europe loves vocalists and singers. So a show, people love a show. And compared to a good song, a good singing, and a show, that's the 3 magic words.
And Too Late for Love is the package?
I think it is. I really do, because it's different. I can't remember the last time a gospel choir was on stage together with the artist. A real gospel choir. I mean, the mamas. Yeah, they look the deal, they sing the deal, and they are the real deal. And I don't think that has been done before. So, yeah, I think Tel Aviv is ready.
Wow. So how did this idea come up? Like, how long did it take to have the complete package you have right now?
You know, it's a really good question, because we have worked 6 months with the song, with the staging, with the lights, all the rehearsals. We all have families that has been waiting. And, you know, this is so much hard work. And at the end of the day, it's only about 3 minutes. 6 months cooks down to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of work, man.
Where did you find the mamas?
Paris, it's a friend of mine. She's one of the mamas. And I called her because I really wanted to give it the best I could find. Because Melodifestivalen started as a song competition and a singing competition. And I really wanted to honor that with, you know, bringing the best of the best. So I called Paris. Hey, it's John. I need 3 more girls, the best of the best. And she said, do you have the money for this? And I said, don't care about the money, just bring them here. In 4 days, Ashley flew in from DC.
Wow.
And the rest was just, you know, coming from different places. And all of a sudden, we had the group. And one of the main things is that we all love each other. It feels like a family, and that is so cool, coming from all, you know, different places, but at the same time liking each other.
And I think what came over when I watched the semi-final, which you won basically, that you give energy to the people, to your singing colleagues, and they give energy back to you as well. So you're living with the symbiosis, kind of.
Happy to hear that. Yeah.
You did something very, very special some years ago. You wrote a song, and I think you also sang the song for the royal couple, the Prince and Princess of Sweden. How did that come about?
I worked with a guy called Jürgen Elofsson.
Oh, my name is Jürgen.
Yeah. And one day we got a phone call and from a man that wanted to express his love to his woman. And I'm so happy I didn't know it was the princess. Because we just wrote a song. And all of a sudden he turns around to me and he goes like, I think this is going to be the official wedding song for the prince and the princess of Sweden. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? What are you saying? But that's the fact. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The other big thing that you did was to sing with one of the Eurovision icons in Allsång på Skansen, Lindfors.
Yeah. Wow.
How did that come up? This is also something very special, I think.
Yeah, it's a good question. I was in a TV program called Så ska det låta. It's like that's the way it should sound if I translate it. And she was watching the show, and after she called me, "Hi, it's Lindfors," and I said, "Yeah, right. What do you mean? It's Lindfors?" "No, it's not." "Well, honey, it's Lindfors, and I want to work with you."
Amazing.
So
amazing.
that was how it starts. Yeah.
Excellent. Then we have to touch on this too. Some weeks ago, the British final was on. You wrote a song for the British final.
Yeah.
And it won. Michael Rice with It's
Yeah.
Bigger Than Us. How did the idea come up to go to put the song into the Eurovision final in UK?
First, I sent Too Late for Love to Melodifestivalen together with Bigger Than Us.
Mm-hmm.
And the jury and my team loved Too Late for Love a little bit more because it's developing with my artist career. It's like it's not only a ballad, it's an up-tempo song, and I wanted to show another part of myself, another side. And after the jury heard both of the songs, they said, "You have to go with Too Late for Love because it's better for you."
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, Bigger Than Us is nobody has it. And then we got an email from BBC telling us we need a ballad because we have the up-tempo songs, but we need a ballad. And me, together with the songwriters, went, "Of course, send it." It took maybe 4 hours, and we got an email back. "We love the song. Let's go forward." And to make a long story short, Michael Rice got the song, and he's so good. He's so humble. He sings so well.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he's amazing. So.
Well, but of course, when you win Melodifestivalen, you will go to Eurovision Song Contest, and then you have to compete to your own songs, with your own songs.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens on Saturday. I mean, I would be the happiest boy in the world. But let's see what happens. I really hope Sweden will like the song, and the jury, the international jury, tomorrow night. Mm-hmm. I hope they will like the song as well.
Well, what we noticed, we spoke to many people while being in Stockholm. We heard that they all go for you.
Wow.
The sales are very good. Actually, you're number one in Sweden.
Yeah.
Number one in the betting odds.
And does that put pressure onto you for Saturday?
You know, it's the media and the Spotify charts. They aren't votes, and I think we have to be humble, thinking even if it goes well on Spotify, it doesn't really naturally translate into Swedish votes.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I love being number one. It's such a blessing. But at the end of the day, they have to vote. They have to vote. So yeah.
This year, Melodifestivalen has a new voting system.
Yeah.
It's different age classes that vote. Is that an advantage or a disadvantage for you, John?
For me, I think it's a plus. Because I'm not 14 years old. I'm 36. And usually, if you have a lot of followers, you're in the finals automatically. But this time, the grown-ups has the power and the kids has the power. So it's more equal, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at you, you are in a really good shape. I think you're... Yeah. Can you tell us about your sports career in the past and how many sports activities you do at the moment?
Yeah. I've been in athletics for quite some time as a young boy. And I'm a man. And that has it's been really good for me because especially as an artist, you have to work hard on stage. You have to have the physique, and from the training, I can use that mindset, that physique, to translate into my artist life today. I train a lot, but not any sports. I jog, I work out, I do some, yada yada.
So what came first, the sports or the music?
Music, of course.
Music.
Absolutely. Every day in the week. Yeah.
So when did you find out that you become a musician, a composer, songwriter? Not only singing and composing, but you also do music for television programs or movies. So how does it come into your life?
I think music has always been a really big part of me. When I'm sad, I'm listening to music. As a child, I was always listening to music. I started out as a guitar player, but that was too heavy and too much training. Then I loved the trumpet, and I started playing trumpet. Girls, when I played the trumpet as a boy, so I was like, oh. But then I started singing because it felt natural, and. When I became like 15, 16 years old, I really started putting a lot of time into music because I loved it. And here I am with you guys.
And when was your first connection with Eurovision? Like, did you watch the show on television?
Wow. Since a kid. Yeah. I mean, I'm born 83, and I think that was the year Carola won. So, yeah. It's always been a part of my life.
That's it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
John, thank you very much for taking the time to chat with us. We wish you all the best of luck for Too Late for Love on Saturday.
I'll do my best.
And this year, it's your turn.
We are sure. Thank you.
Was a fantastic link. Super. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your turn
Thank you
to win Melodifestivalen and to win Eurovision Song Contest as well. So there you go. That's the pressure.